Hello and welcome back to another video. Now, as some of you might remember, I made a video about milsims coming to mobile, and let's just say that video didn't quite turn out as I wanted it to. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but out of those 15 comments, there was one comment that actually sparked my interest, and it was this one. True, mobile CPUs are much more efficient than desktop ones. That being said, mobile CPUs have a lot of blah blah blah. Actually, I'm gonna make a video on that. Well, Meebs didn't end up making a video on that, then I talked with him and he was okay with me making a video about that, so yeah, here we are today. I finally uploaded after like 10 days. Or I should say by the time this goes up. So today I thought I'd get the original poster of this comment, that being Meebs, on for a video and look into this dilemma, because personally I think mobile speeds have a lot of potential that are definitely not better than PC ones and some laptop ones. Like, listen, I'm not saying that CPUs on phones are weak, they're actually getting stronger and stronger, but don't compare a 99 to Snapdragon 888. I mean, I guess they do different tasks, so not fair to compare them. Anyway, Meebs, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, it's me. What's up?
As some of you know, both Qualcomm and Samsung unveiled their plans for the future when it came to chips, with the former showcasing their new 5G 888 chips and Samsung announcing the fact that they're going to let AMD design their new GPUs. If you want to learn more about the next generation of Qualcomm chips, there's going to be a video by Mr. Who's the Boss popping up in the right corner of the screen. Please go and watch that if you're interested, because I promise I won't do a good job of explaining how that chip works. Meebs will in the upcoming section of the video, so please stay along and watch. But to the other way, well, I'ma just say this, the current Samsung Exynos chipset sucks. It's easily outclassed and outperformed by the Snapdragon counterpart, and according to Geekbench, by the way, all sources are in the description, with the single core test placing the Exynos 990 in 6th place behind the Snapdragon counterpart of the same phone, the S25G, and for the multi-core test it gets even worse, with the Exynos placing in 9th place behind, like expected, the Snapdragon 865, and surprisingly behind the Huawei Mate 30 Pro chip, the high-silicon Kirin 990. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, where am I going with all this information? I'll explain in just a minute. So, after those atrocious scores and bad performance reviews from critics, a partnership with AMD, one of the world's top companies when it comes to PC building, but with AMD doing that partnership with Samsung, that might mean that other companies like Nvidia are going to hop on the bandwagon and help develop mobile device performance, which would mean that in the next 5 years, I'd say mobile devices, or I should say flagships, are going to catch up in performance and hardware to something like the 8th generation of consoles, which currently is the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, which in turn would mean that games that were previously hard to port to mobile devices are now going to be easily ported over with just adjustment to the control scheme and maybe some graphical optimization. Which I don't know about you, but that makes me really hyped, considering the fact that I am mostly a mobile gamer and I'll probably be most of my life, because this is where I started my channel. And like I've mentioned, Meebs is also here, so I'm gonna let him take the word about the new generation of Snapdragon chips.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot overstate the importance of the Snapdragon 888. The 888 SoC marks the beginning of a new era of mobile gaming. How? Well, yes, faster SoC means better gaming, but the 888 is more than the sum of its parts in two ways. And what do I mean by that? Well, I'll explain, but first let's go over the specifics of the chip. This new SoC is already strides ahead of its predecessor, delivering as much as a 35% raw performance increase over the 865, like the new A14 Bionic chips that Apple just dropped. That's a lot, but like I said, it's more than the sum of its parts. For the first time ever, the 888 is using variable rate shading technology. VRM significantly increases efficiency when generating textures, adding an extra 30% performance increase when gaming. In prime conditions, this is a 65% performance boost over the 865. To top that, there's also better 5G connectivity, faster touch recognition, slightly better efficiency. But again, however, this means more than the sum of its parts. Now, before we go any further, let me tell you why mobile gaming kind of sucks right now. The reason is because if you're a game developer, why would you choose to develop a game for a mobile device with barely any resources and much less opportunity to be creative, when you can develop a game for PC with 10 times the resources? I mean, when you look at the mobile market, it seems empty, but truthfully, it's not. It's just all money-grabbing minigames, low risk, high reward. Now, this perception is clearly changing, as Qualcomm felt the need for their newest chip to prioritize 3D graphics, which will allow for better games to come to mobile. And we're just getting started. I mean, like Kino said, AMD will be making these Exynos SoCs, which will add to the shift in mobile gaming.
Anyway, thanks for coming, and I just want to say, with mobile devices getting stronger day by day, or more like generation by generation, it's hard to see what the future holds, but you best believe it'll be better than what we have now. Well, that video took some time to make, mostly me being busy with school and other stuff, but my country is closing the schools again, so I'll have more time for YouTube. Please go and check out Muse, he's one of my good friends, he'll be at the top of the description, and his content is truly amazing. I genuinely enjoy watching his videos, and I wait for every upload. I don't want names because I don't really care about that game. I'm just waiting for it to come out. Who cares about what's gonna be happening in it? Anyway, this was all fun to make. I hope that I could have gotten some better background footage. So I had to use some B-hop footage that I had lying around. But anyway, hope you all enjoy your days, evenings, messed up sleep schedules. I don't know. I'm not you. I don't know your life. And see ya, guys.